Back to my channel, Kitten Up Kitten. Today it is WOW, which stands for Whip on Wednesday, and here is my current whip, or the end of my current whip, should I say. This is Steampunk Cat Daddy by Jeff Haney. It is 65 by 83 centimetres, square drill diamond painting, 40 colours, 41 colours? 41 colours, so that's wrong. 41 colours, 2 ABs, 1 fairy dust drill. I am currently on the very last row. So I have, they're kind of bigger sections than I would normally do by a little bit. So there wasn't a bit, but there wasn't much point just keeping that. And I've got 3 and a bit sections. So I'll probably do this one in one and just do the other 2 as normal. So I hope that you're well today. Before we go any further, please take a minute to look at this. Just a quick word while you're here. You can help my channel immensely by clicking like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just share it with other people. There are links in the description box for things like Diamond Art Club, because I'm an affiliate, Facebook group if you want to do DIY DP. There is a link for my Etsy shop if you would like trays, 3D printed pens. I also do diamond painting trackers now that you can purchase, and cross-stitch paper that is designed for you to convert your own cross-stitch to a diamond painting. All of these things help me, but the biggest help is just to like and subscribe and comment on the videos. It's as simple as that. Thank you for that. We'll get back to the video. Okay, so now you're back. It is Wednesday. It is the hang on, let me have a look. I'm looking at the wrong day on the calendar. For you, it will be the 29th of October. Oh my word. So currently you are 1, 2, 3 days away from the beginning of DIY DP. I'm super excited as always. I am so looking forward to this one because I'm working in a different way, and I can tell you I have been doing a little mini diamond painting on the graph paper that I designed. It is perfect. The double-sided tape that I use is also very good, and I've done a whole piece like this and I haven't had any fall off or anything. So really excited, because there's always that bit where you think, oh my god, what if this doesn't work? So let's get you in position. So I'm going to take this off. I have been using, or should I say reusing, the perforated paper from a newer diamond painting kit, and I bloody love it. So because I've got a lot of kits that have got the older stuff on, now look, if I need to move that because this is quite heavy now, if an older kit has got the original cover on it, I will probably, I'm not saying I definitely will, but I would probably use that and still section. But if I've got one that's got the older style, which this one did have, I will reuse these. And all I've done is I've managed to get some really nice clear stickers to put on my pieces of paper so that I can reuse them. I have got more than enough. I've also got all of these because I am that weirdo that can't throw anything away if it can be reused. Why would you? It's not very green, is it? So what am I using today? I have got my 42 bottle case from, I don't even know where I got this one from. It's not Art Dot or anything, it's got the cheap phone off Amazon probably. 42 bottle storage case, which is my favourite storage to use. I am today using a very well used and grubby pink XL tray, and I'm also using my diamond 3D printed pen. As you know, okay, as you know, I did make a whole bunch of polymer clay pens the other day. Now what I did, I still had clay from the last lot left, so I used some of that to make the shape, and then I used some new stuff to do the pattern on the outside. And what's happened is, because they're two different polymer clays, the original one has burst out of the pen. So by that I mean like this. Can you see? And it's just because it dries at different strengths. So some of the pens I've lost because they've done that. That one can't be sold. Don't worry, I will use all of the dodgy ones because I'm like that. Again, it's the whole waste thing. But I do need to make a few more. So I have got some. They will be going up at the end of this week. So we're on Wednesday currently. They will go on sale on Friday. So there's that out the way. I've got a drill that is purposefully not sticking up. Now here's the problem. I've been using this so much. I'm a hard presser. You all know this. I've been using this pen so much that I've literally ended up just using it. So I've gone back to use the polymer clay pens and realised actually I'm not keen. I'm not keen anymore. I do need, I think somewhere, where are my spares? I might need my spares. I don't know if I've got any 310 in here actually. Because we're getting so close to the end, I might as well leave these out. So I haven't been working on the other one. I have purely been working on this because by the time you see this video, I want this canvas finished and I want to film kitting it down. So that's done, ready for DIY DP, because of course over the course of November I will be putting up videos 3 times a week on the normal channel. There will also be an additional video or 2 for those of you that are super fans. Thank you if you are a super fan. I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me, honestly. So yeah, there will still be 3 videos a week, but they will all be conversion videos. So I will be able to bank a few videos. I'm also going away for the first few days of November, just for a little break. Just me, Ash and the dogs. So looking forward to that, and hopefully Pepper will have had her stitches out by that point. So I'm just going to put my first row in and get this bit nice and sorted. This canvas will be hung up in the family room for a bit, and then it will be going into Cat's bedroom. So I might need to change my tape because this is a little bit, it's not great. Not what I wanted to do on camera, to be fair, but I can't deal with that. So let's do that. So I hope that you're all doing okay. It has been a very busy few days for me. I have really missed not getting onto TikTok in the last few days because I've either been working or I've been filming. So it always is a little busy on the run up to DIY DP, because I'm just trying to clear other stuff. So here's the double-sided tape that I use. This is my preferred, and I like this brand. I think this is a General Office brand, but I've had this roll for absolutely ages. So I'm going to stick my tape on there. Now it doesn't matter that it's slightly shorter, because what's going to happen is when I take this off, it's all going to it's going to go squirrely. That's an actual word. It's going to go all squirrely, and we're going to have more than enough. So watch how it goes, like that, look. So then I'm going to pull that off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it as much as I can. So I'm going to fold it. I used to do this where I rolled it up, but I changed the technique a little while ago. And then what we do is we fit it into that slot like that. And then I'm going to use my tweezers. Please be careful with your tweezers. They are incredibly sharp. I have had many a stab wound from murderous tweezers. And then I'm going to cut off some of this excess. Now it will pull out because it's so sticky. So it is tricky. It's not the easiest thing to fill. But do you know what? Perseverance. What I love is the fact that it lasts so long. So we're going to take off quite a bit of that excess. I'm going to put that to one side. By one side I mean it sticks to the side of my desk. I apologise for the noise in the background. I do have my fan running for a bit because it's a bit chilly today, and husband is also running the car, the midget, in the garage. So still cutting that excess off. Now this looks like a faff, do you know what I mean? But the reason I like doing it is because if I fill this pen and I persevere through the initial bit where it's too sticky, at the end I will get a nice long run of good tape, of good stickiness, and it lasts for ages. So I probably switch out the tape in my pen, I don't know, every couple of weeks or so. Depends on how much I'm doing, but it lasts so well. Now because I've done that end, I'm also going to do this end. So I'm going to take that bit out, she says. The thing is, he knows that I'm bloody filming as well, so you would think that he wouldn't run said car. He's got other stuff to do today, unless he's taking it out, which is very feasible. So again, I'm just going to tip that off like that, and I'm just going to make sure that that presses in like so. And we should be good to go, but there may be some adjustment required. By that, if it's just too sticky, dabbing it on your clothes or your skin will help take a lot of that stickiness away. Let's see how we go. But I can't sit here and work with a dodgy bloody pen because it will drive me insane. So yes, a busy week. Things are starting to get back to normal now. I'm starting to get in the routine of just having 2 jobs a day, which is nice. Oh, look at that, perfect. These 10 placers, so I've got a 10 placer and a single placer. I got the 10 placers from AliExpress, or was it Temu? No, it was AliExpress. They are beautiful. So they're nice and narrow. They are the thin ones. I do prefer a metal tip. And yeah, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful to use. Spot on when I do it properly. So I've done that. There are no purchases or anything to be speaking of. Now for me it's going to be probably after Christmas. I don't even know when Black Friday is. Is that this week? I cannot afford. We have spent so much getting the build done and getting stuff that I am on a no buy now until next year. But that's fine. I've got plenty of canvases to be getting on with. And it does mean that I can go into next year knowing that for once I don't have to bypass all the seasonal ones, because I will be able to switch canvases out, which is amazing. But I realised how many canvases I've got that I could have got away with for Halloween if I'd got them done. The truth of the matter is they are not done, so I Okay, other thing. I said in a previous video that I had been approached by a company. It turns out it was a massive scam. I'm so gutted, but I did check it out. So I contacted the company itself and just said, this is what's happened. I'm pretty sure that it's too good to be true and it's a scam, but I just wanted to make you aware. They came back and they said, yes, indeed, we would never use any other email address. So I narrowly averted it. Luckily, I only read the body of the email. I didn't actually open anything. So, because I am, you know, you have to be so careful nowadays. So please, if you do get an email from a company and it sounds too good to be true, the odds are it probably is. Check the email addresses out. Contact the company itself if you have an alternative contact method, and just ask them to check, because you don't want to end up with a virus or something on your phone. So sadly, no free chocolate for me. You know, I did think it was a bit, and even the diamond painting companies have pulled back a lot on sending out free stuff, because of course the postage rules have changed. So yes, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So a lot of what I'm doing at the minute is colour blocking, as you can see, most of this row now, which is why I know that I'll be able to get this done excuse me, this weekend. It is currently Saturday morning that I'm filming, and yeah, I just desperately want to get this done and kitted down, because even if those videos don't go up until after DIY DP, they are going to sit in my bank, in my video bank, because I still process them, I still edit them and upload them. I just don't make them viewable. And of course now I'm also trying to get ahead of the game so that I can upload them earlier for those people that have done the subscription. Okay, apologies, had to say goodbye to the husband. He is taking his midget out. He has been doing some work for a guy that he knows for extra cash, because Ashley is a panicker. And obviously we've spent quite a lot of our savings recently. So he's been working for this guy doing, like, I don't know, mechanic work. And he's also got a shift in the pub later on today. You know, he's a good man like that. He is a good man. Okay, what else was I going to say? Nope, can't remember. There will be, if you are watching this on Wednesday, DIY DP will start on Saturday. So there will be a video, not this Saturday coming. Just trying to think. Oh yeah, that's right. There will be a video on the 1st, because I'm going to do a video for the 1st, the start, which will be fabulous. I may have to do the video ahead of time and then add in anyone who joins in last minute, which is fabulous. We don't have masses this time, so the prizes may be slightly different, but we will see. Believe it or not, it is not too late to join in if you want to. I lost my drill then. So I'm really looking forward to that. And even more so because yesterday I was watching Rebecca at Admore Zest and she was working on her conversion. And it was like, yay, nearly there. So I will actually be filming that first video this week. While you're watching this, I will be filming the first video. So this is what I mean. The tape is slightly too sticky, and very often it's not even the whole bit. Sometimes it's just part of it, but it's worth it because I now know I will be able to do this whole section now without having to change my pen. I have pretty much used this pen constantly since I got it, so love it. It does, however, after a while give me a bit of an ache on my ring, on my middle finger. I've got a bit of a callus, but you know, no pain, no gain, right? No pain, no gain. Please don't forget that everything that you may need to know or access about me and what I use, etc., is all in the description box below. And hopefully everything will be going to plan. I will be in the final stages of prep. I may even, by the time you're watching this, I may even have started my conversion, which I'll be really pleased about, because I'm absolutely, number one, I've got ABs in this one, which is different. Number two, I'm doing it on A4 sheets, which makes it a lot easier. Number three, I'm going away, so I'm probably going to have to be able to get quite a bit done. Now, don't panic, because I can film from the caravan. I fully intend to take my camera mount with me. I know it's a lot of work to take it, but it will go onto the table in the caravan because it will be too cold to sit in the awning. So I will be filming from inside the caravan. And yeah, looking forward to it. It's all going to be great. Now, I'm not going to do comments today because I haven't got too many. I will do my normal shout outs for Sarah, Caroline Bottomley. Thank you for taking the time to comment. But I'm actually going to do those on one of the videos next week. I know it will be a conversion video, but still. Now, also, if you are a super fan, I can't actually believe that I've got people that are happy to do that. I am so over the moon. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You are helping me take a massive step in my diamond painting career. But if you are a super fan, your comments will still be read out as normal. It may just be that I have to give some context, you know, if you comment on a particular thing I've done and it's not a video that's up for public consumption. So I would just tell you that. But because I wanted to get this video done, come on, be good, behave. I'll dab it on my trousers because they're a little bit more. So yes, this next week, so while you're watching this, I am not only working, I'm also packing to go away, prepping for the event. It is all going on. I kid you not. Because we do have the restrictions on shipping overseas, prizes for DIY DP will be vouchers or cash payments, just to make you aware. And then you can get your own. I may very well do the vouchers because I can get the vouchers on Diamond Art Club, and then you can spend them as and when you like. Or another company of your choice maybe. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Do you know what I mean? I'll sort it out as we get to it. I'm not the greatest at planning ahead. But I'm doing my best. And that's all anyone can ask, right? So I'm going to go across with this one. Like so. Because we've got some nice long runs. And this is why I love... I mean, most canvases... I mean the exception of a couple, but most canvases, once you get to this bottom row, they are just too sticky. It doesn't want to stick. you tend to have a lot of colour blocking, which means that you can get through it a little bit closer. So I would imagine that by the time you're watching this video, I will have completed this, which will be super nice because it's going to look gorgeous. My daughter does not know yet that it is going up in the lounge, but it's a really nice one for this time of year as well. So looking forward to that. Trying to think of anything else that I've done this week. I really haven't done a lot. It has been, I got home yesterday at about, must have been about 2:30. I was absolutely shattered yesterday, and I don't know why, but even Ashley sort of came home. He goes, "You look very pale." And I'm like, "I'm just tired. Just tired." I am, of course, going and seeing my lovely little lady Joyce as well. So I'm in essence doing 3 jobs on a Friday. But yeah, I don't mind admitting that I was feeling a little frazzled yesterday, and it could just be part of the health issues that I've got. So I can't do much about it. You just rest when you can. And I'm pretty sure actually that I did a card pull that said, "Rest when you're able." Give these a bit more of a shake. Always difficult out here because of course we have got this a little bit more damp, so drills do tend to stick in the tray. However, I would not swap this space for the whole world, and thank you so much to everyone who has seen it and has loved it. Is it the highly organised craft room that a lot of people will have? Absolutely not. But do you know what was nice? I had a friend come the other day. This is not this tape. And she hasn't been here to have her nails done since before we did the build. So it would have been last winter? No, before then. So over a year ago since she last came in this room. And she came in and she instantly said, "Oh, it's so peaceful in here. It just feels really nice." And it does have a nice energy. And I went to Circle on Thursday. It was the last Circle that they were running at the old place. The lady who runs Circle has purpose-built a cabin in her garden to do this from. So I did go because it was the last one. And I wanted to say bye to Fred, who's the resident helper, spiritual helper there. Right, hang on. Let me sort this bloody tape out. It's driving me mad. And it always will. When you first put your tape in, it will drive you absolutely scatty. But it's worth it, I promise. I would rather spend the time doing that than keep refilling my pen every 2 minutes with bloody putty or wax. Oh, while I'm on the subject of pens, in the house with my little mini kits, I've got a Diamond Art Club pen. I've just been using that with no problems whatsoever. So you could. I mean, if you're going to use a diamond painting pen, then the ones from Diamond Art Club are the best. Let's face it. So yeah, that has been working out quite well. So where did I get to? Yes, it's got a very nice energy. And I did go to Circle. I am aware that I've outgrown Circle. And I've said this before as well. But I think I just needed that visit to show me, do you know what? You're in the right place. You're doing what you're doing, and I think some of that is the fact that every time I come in this room, I am adding, and as soon as I come in, I feel calm, I feel relaxed, because this is my space. There is nothing in this room that anybody else could need. So yes, they might come down if they want sellotape or something, but it's going to be rare. It's going to be very rare. So it is 100% my space. And okay, I haven't quite got the heating sorted out. Okay, we still need to do a little bit of work on the insulation. That will be in hand. But it is my space. And it is taking on that calm atmosphere. I always come in and I light a candle and a incense stick or a cone or something. And because it's doing it, people are now starting to feel it when they come in. Love it. I think I'm going to get myself some voiles though for the windows to make it a little bit girlier. I need to do the walls first. But yes. So that was nice. And I do have a friend coming back who hasn't been for the whole time that we've been doing the build. So she's coming back not next week, the week after. I'm so excited to see her. It's been so long. And I can't wait for her to do this space. And I have to say, although this desk is a little wider than I need, it is perfect for doing nails on. You know, it isn't too much of a stretch for the client or for myself. I'm not in a hurry to get a new desk, let's put it that way. But you know, I think I probably would consider, at the end of the day, I'm only doing nails for a couple of friends, my mum and myself, which is handy because I broke my thumbnail. So it's not like I'm going to be doing it full time. It is just for, you know, for friends now. Which is sad, but at least I've been able to use the cabin for something else. And that's important, right? Okay, need to go and fetch some milk so I can make a cup of coffee. So I should be gone there and back in the blink of an eye. You won't even notice. So I've got a fresh cup of coffee. I hope that you've got a drink too. Let's give this another. I'm trying to avoid filling these bottles up too far now because obviously I'm right near the end. So if I can get away with not refilling pots. Just gone in the house and had to wait for Jason. He's got a massive trainer fetish. Fetish is probably the wrong word. He loves trainers. And he spends a lot of money on trainers and he's forever cleaning them. And he had a pair of trainers that no matter what he's done, he's washed them, he's scrubbed them. He was using the bloody Vax on them the other day to try and get these marks out, and they got damaged when he went out on a date somewhere and they got muddy. So anyway, I said to him the other day, just put them in the washing machine. He was like, no, why would you do that? And I'm like, honestly, it will get more of it out. So he has this morning. So he very surreptitiously put these trainers in. I told him to put them in a pillowcase and to fill the rest of the washer with towels or something. And he's so impressed with how good they've come out. He is literally now taking laces out of other trainers to do the same. Because he needs to do it when Ashley's not here. Because Ashley does not, you know, he's got his safety thing, hasn't he? He doesn't like it when people use the washing machine with trainers in because it makes a noise. But let's be honest here. The washing machine is just about done. You know, it's going to go at any point. So he is geared up to buy a new washing machine anyway. So if you're going to do it now. Because if we get a brand new washing machine, I do not want you putting your trainers in there. So that is my life. Now I am going away on Friday. So I will be finishing work and we are shooting off for a long weekend together. And it will probably be, I mean, I doubt we'll go again this year because, you know, the weather does get, we've got a little awning just as somewhere to take shoes off and stuff like that. That will not stick. Go in there. Thank you. So it'll probably be the last time. So I will be doing some filming from the caravan. Please, please, please note that if you want to take part in lives for DIY DP, you will need to go over to TikTok. So if you don't have a TikTok account, get yourself one made. Look for Kitten Up Kitten. It should come up. And yeah, you can join in the live. And the best thing is you can come up in the boxes, which means that you can have a conversation with me voice to voice on there. It will also help boost my TikTok profile as well. So yeah, please make sure you do that. Details of when the lives will be announced on the first video on Saturday, the 1st of November. Where has this year gone? Right, so I'm just going to have a check. We've got a nice bit here of big colour blocking, so we're going to get that done next. So when I have finished this canvas, I can announce that the canvas that won in the vote, let me just get this in. Let me just get those out the way. Is rocket fuel. I'll just grab it down quickly because it's right behind me. This is the next canvas and I am super stoked. I won't get lots of it done over the course of the month, and there isn't as much colour blocking in this as you think. Yes, all of this is colour blocking. And it's colour blocking white. It's also a round drill, but it's a nice decent sized canvas for me to work on during November, so I'm super pleased. This is one of those that when it goes up, I'm earmarking this for in the new bit. This is going to go up on the wall somewhere because it's so cute and it's got a coffee cup. Love the artwork. So that will be the next canvas. It is ready to go. I think. Oh, it had, yeah, it's got the, it's got a perforated cover, but it is the old perforated cover. This drill, I've been trying to get that drill to lay flat all that time and it has not done it. Oh my God. Right, so next is the L, so the 3772. I've got plenty of this. So yes, rocket fuel will be the next canvas. And it'll be nice. It'll be nice. Number one, during November, because they're all square drills, you do like to have a bit of a break. So actually having a round drill canvas, which would have happened anyway because both the canvases were round drills, but it does make it nicer because it means that I've got a break from square drills. Of course, I will also be doing a video kitting this one down once it's completed. And then I may even get a chance to kit up another one. I want to get some of the, I'm sort of stuck because I've got some older canvases which obviously need kitting up, but I've also got a lot of newer canvases that I want to do, so I'm not quite sure what yet. Not quite sure what. See, it's working, the pen is working really well now. Once you get that tape primed, and I'll have to keep doing it, I'll have to keep going back and dabbing it to take some of the sticky off. But it is well worth it. And having a 10 placer means that I can whiz through colour blocked areas quite quickly. It is harder with round drill, but I pretty much, most of the time, I do everything with a 10 placer and a single placer. I do tend to use I've pulled up a drill that I shouldn't have pulled up then. Right, let's get that one back in for a start because that one was there. I spoke too soon, you see. I got it just right and then I spoke too soon. I mentioned it and now it won't do it. There we go. Right, let's do that one. I know a lot of people don't like the tight field. I do. I do. I really do. I love the no gapping. This is the whole reason I stopped using a light pad, is because I couldn't bear the gappiness of a light pad. But I am one of them people, I'm quite happy to diamond paint flat anyway. Even my mum has been diamond painting, and she was saying the other day, oh, I've got me boxes of me spares, and I'm like, Mum, what are you saving the spares for? Because I was going to buy her a pattern, and she was like, oh no, I couldn't do that. So what are you saving your spares for, love? And believe me, I don't need them. I've got enough. Also, I did say, didn't I? There is a video going up of prepping for some mini kits. I am not, believe me, I've said this before, so I'm going to say it again. I will not spend my money on mini kits. I don't care whether they're really nice, you know, dazzles, whatever. It doesn't matter. I am not spending my money on mini kits. But I will quite happily make up a load of mini kits from mini diamond paintings. So if you are anywhere and you see a free download for a mini diamond painting, let me know. I really am interested. I have got a number kitted up. Most of mine are Halloween or autumn, but I see a lot of those things, and it was really nice the other day. Now I've got the paper. So I've got some round drill canvas for a start that I can use. I also have square drill canvas. And I have, obviously, the paper, the charts. I will be sorting out round drill paper as well. I am hoping that once we get to the end of DIY DP, loads of people are going to be going, I want to try it on paper. Can I buy some of yours? I would love that. Is it? Look, if you... I'm trying to word this the right way without making it sound like I'm doing myself out of business. You will get a good canvas that is poured glue, that has a clear cover from AliExpress, but you will need to pay a decent amount for it to be a good one, and you don't actually know what you're getting. However, let's say you just want to have a go at a little mini one because you want to see if doing a conversion is for you. I can give you that graph paper, and you can either use your own double-sided tape. You know, if you use double-sided tape, you know if it's good quality or not. So you can either use your own tape and put your own tape on it, or you can buy the sheets already set up with double-sided tape. I do this by hand, okay? It literally is me sitting there and cutting off a length and putting it on the paper. So they're not 100% neat. You are going to have edges. You are going to probably have to use washi tape on those excess bits, but it will do the job, okay? A bit cheaper. So I'm all for it. If you want to do that, I have got the goods. But please, please don't order the paper with the tape on it if you want perfection, because that is not what you're going to get. It is, you know, it isn't bloody easy doing it, and I'm having to do it by hand. Hence why I've got a hell of a bunch of sheets where I was trying different methods of getting the tape on there. It works, that's all I'm saying. And I've got enough drills to do that. I can choose whether it's round drill or square drill. I'm not, you know, I personally don't feel that there's enough background showing on a round drill for it to bloody matter. It really is minimal. And as most diamond paintings are viewed from a distance, you would not even see it, I promise. Okay. Right, so I am going to call it quits on this video because I want to get this done. I also need to pop over and see my daughter and granddaughter. So this weekend I'm home. Next weekend we go away, and then the following weekend I've actually got my granddaughter staying overnight. My daughter's partner is away for the night as well, and my daughter was like, I just want a night on my own. And I'm like, yep, that's fine, we can do that. She will wear me out because she's like a little whirlwind, but I love her to bits, so it's worth it. But yes, I really need to get videos done today. So the more I can get filmed today, the better. There will be a reveal on the kitting down of this canvas, so they won't be separate videos. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me for this Whip on Wednesday. I always like a wow day, always. I will be back next week, and it will be the DIY DP video. So here is the schedule for anyone that doesn't know. Videos will still go up on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. One of those may be alive, in which case I will put up notice on YouTube and on the Facebook group. But that won't change. They will all be DIY DP related. However, there may be the odd insider video for those of you that are super fans, because that's what you're looking for, isn't it? You're looking for that little bit extra. So there will be those additional videos as well. If you do want to try being a super fan, it is you just click on the button on the page when you first come on. You can cancel at any time, so it is a relatively new thing. I am very much finding my way through with it, but it just means that you get access to more content, more personal content, and just videos that I wouldn't put up in general, because I don't know, that, you know, I've sat there and thought, well, actually that's not long enough, or maybe it's a short, maybe it's not even diamond painting related, because that can happen too. So that said, thank you for all that you do. Your continued support is so important to me. Thank you for taking the time to visit my channel. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.